All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I got crazy hair this morning. I want to share a story with you guys today. Good morning, everyone. I don't know what is going on with my hair today. It is definitely weird, but that's okay. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to share a story with you guys this morning. So as you're jumping on, please say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. I'm going to be sharing a very important story about the feather, the brick, and the Mack truck. And if you've been around my business or around my coaching, whether you listen to my podcast or if you follow me anywhere, you've probably heard me talk about this before, but it is a really important story because I think a lot of you out there are probably dealing with one, if not multiple of these little elements, the feather, the brick, and the Mack truck. And I'm going to share my own story of how I actually had a brick right in the face. And I can't wait to share that with you guys. So I hope that it helps inspire you. So I wanted to start by sharing what it actually means, the feather, the brick, and the Mack truck. And how many of you guys have heard this story before? So if you're watching the replay, let me know. How many of you have heard of the story of the feather and the brick and the Mack truck? Say yes if you have, say no if you haven't. I'm just curious to know how well known this story is. Now, this story was shared to me, it was shared to me, I think it was by Karen Kenny, who is an amazing, awesome person, but it really hit me when I actually had to deal with this. And so the story goes like this, is basically when you get these ideas, you get thoughts, you get things in your mind that say, hey, maybe you should look into this. Like, hey, maybe you should go explore that. Maybe you should try this. I don't know if you guys ever get those ideas or thoughts, and it's like you have a passion for something and you think like, maybe I should go try and do this or whatever, right? You get those thoughts. Now, when those thoughts come and they don't go away and they keep kind of whispering in your ear, like, hey, go look at this, go try this, go do this. Look, she's doing it and she's doing it and he's doing it. Look, you should do this too, right? Can anybody relate to that? That's the feather. That's the feather that's whispering in your ear. That's saying you should go and do this. You should go and look at this. There's something for you here. And it keeps whispering in your ear. And how you know the feather is, how you know those thoughts are for you to explore is when they don't go away. You know, they just won't go away. My husband's actually, he's somebody who had his own feather last year when he was really exploring, thinking about becoming an artist and making that his full-time career. And he thought about it, and he thought about it, and he thought about it, and finally he listened to his feather and he started that career started in December of last year. Now for me, I got my feather in 2015. My feather came to me as a whisper in my ear, and it was like, hey, maybe you could create an online brand. Like maybe you could create a coaching business. Like maybe you could do this. Like look at this woman's doing it and this woman's doing it. Like maybe you could do this too. Maybe you could put yourself out there and help people with what you know online. And I got that idea and it stuck with me. I kept thinking about it, but here's the thing. I didn't take action on it. I didn't take action on it because I was super afraid. I didn't think that I could do it. I had massive imposter syndrome. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. Like just massive amounts of fear, worrying about judgment and what everybody would think if I did do something like that. And so I didn't listen to my feather. I actually put it off for a year, but it kept whispering and whispering and whispering. So here's the thing. When you don't listen to the feather, then you get the brick. And you guys, the brick is so the feather is like the idea, the thought to go down this road. The brick is actually pushing you in that direction. The brick you get, and it actually kind of hurts. The brick actually really does hurt. And you don't want the brick if you can avoid it. You want to listen to those feathers. But I didn't listen to my feather and I got my brick. And if anybody can relate to the brick situation, for me, the brick situation showed up. It showed up in a really shitty financial way. Like our life got turned upside down in 2015, 2016. And we were literally struggling to pay our mortgage. We were struggling to pay our bills. We would get money come in and it would just go right out the door. We were just really we had overextended our life. Like there was a lot of things that contributed to our situation. But it was that situation that really forced me or pushed me to look at the idea of starting a coaching business, because I knew I wanted to do it. And the only thing that was stopping me was fear and excuses and doubt of myself and fear of judgment. And so I knew there was something for me there because I couldn't let the idea go. Can you guys relate to that at all? And so it took this brick, this financial situation that we were in, for me to actually take action, for me to look at, this as a stream of income that could potentially help our family. My excuses didn't matter anymore. I had to take a look at it. Now, here's the thing. If you don't listen to your brick, you get the Mack truck. And nobody wants the Mack truck. The Mack truck literally forces you in a new direction. And it's usually something painful and something that's really difficult. And you don't want that. And so I share this story because I have a feeling there's a lot of you out there. And let me know in the comments if this is you, where right now you're getting the feather. You're getting the feather. You're getting that intuitive little hit that says you should explore something, or you have a real passion for something and you can't stop thinking about it. And it's something that you're really excited about, but maybe there's some fear, maybe there's some, worry about what other people are going to think, some of those excuses and things like I had. But I share this story because I want you to know how important it is to listen to the feather. Because you don't want your brick, even though what we went through in that time for me, like my brick, even though it was really difficult, I'm grateful for the brick, because the brick is what got me to pay attention and got me to listen and got me to move and take action. And even though I was scared, the brick was scarier. So I took action because to me, the brick was, there was no other way. And I don't want to know what would happen if I didn't do that. And I really don't want to know about what my Mack truck would have looked like. But I'm very grateful that I listened to the brick, and I'm grateful that, that I was able to take that action, because here's the thing. Today, my coaching business is like my passion. It drives me every day. I wake up every day loving what I'm doing. And I'm so grateful that I listened to the brick and I took that action. And so I wanted to share this with you because right now, if you are getting that feather, if you're getting that intuition to say, that intuitive message that says you should explore this, you should look at this. Like, it's so funny. I posted yesterday about, I said, what would you do? What would you take action on if you couldn't fail? And there were so many of you guys that posted, I would write this book, I would do this thing, I would start this business, I would, go and do these things. Like, those are your feathers, you guys. Those are your feathers. There's something in there for you because you feel passionate enough about it that if you couldn't fail, you would take action on it. And so when are you going to listen to your feather, or are you going to wait for that brick or the Mack truck? Right? What are you going to listen to? And you guys, here's the thing. You don't have to go right from, idea to jumping full on in order to listen to your feather, but you do need to take a step, and that step could be, reading a book on how to do that thing, or it could be talking to somebody who's doing that thing that you want to do, following some people on social media that are, have the business that you want to create, to get ideas and watch what they're doing and kind of take, get a glimpse of what it could look like for you. Maybe that's a step, for you in the direction. That's the listening part that's so important, is to actually move and take action. And so if this is resonating for you at all, let me know in the comments. I don't even know if the comments are working right now. This Facebook Live thing on the desktop it's all new and different. But anyways, the point is that I'm here to inspire you and to hopefully, inspire you through my own story, that if you've got those intuitive hits to take action on something, or to move in a new direction, or maybe, maybe you are having your brick right now. I mean, this whole year, I think, is a brick, Mack truck 2020, and you need to do something differently, and you just need that help to do that thing. You just are looking for that direction. Well, I want to invite you guys, for those of you who are having that intuitive hit that says, I want to do something different in my life. I want to take action on this idea. I want to, start the business, create the brand, put myself out there. I want to invite you to be a part of something I'm hosting next week. And I'm teaching you how to take action on that idea, how to take action and how to turn your passion into your business is what I'm going to be teaching all next week. And I'm going to give you everything that I learned while when I went through this, when I went through having this idea of wanting to put myself out there online, having this idea of wanting to create coaching programs and create courses and things like that, that I knew that I could offer people that would help them in their business and help them grow themselves. And I'm teaching everything I learned about building that business next week in the Online Entrepreneur Launchpad. It is a 4-day workshop. It's absolutely free. I'm going to give you so much great, valuable information that you will be able to literally implement and start your passion business at the end of the week. There are going to be 4 main trainings. We're going to be doing some bonus trainings. There's giveaways. We're giving away a Yeti microphone. There's like all kinds of really good things that are happening in this next week. And I want to invite you to it. Here's the thing. Even if you are in that stage where you don't even know 100% exactly what it is that you want to do, you guys, this workshop will help inspire you to create ideas for that. It's going to help give you clarity on where your zones of genius are, where you could provide value to other people, and then how to create, the places and spaces where you can show up and start delivering that value, how you can create authority on that thing that you're really good at, and then how you can create an offer that's going to help people, that's really going to help people, and that they're going to want to pay you for, because that's totally possible for you. And I'm going to show you how to do it. And it's all going to happen next week. It's 100% free, you guys. You can go to shanarecker.com/launchpad to join us. It's going to be an awesome week. Actually, there's probably going to be about 10 days full of training. So it's going to be really good. And I hope that, if you are getting that feather and you're getting that intuition that says to you, that intuitive hit that says you could be doing something different. You could be doing that thing that you love. You could be doing what she's doing or what he's doing or what she's doing. You see it and you want it, but you just don't know how. That's what next week is all about, is I'm going to show you the how. And whether you take action on what I share with you next week, or you just be a fly on the wall just to see what is possible for you, either way, that's taking a step. And you can literally implement what I teach you next week and run and start your business. Or you could hold on to it and just let it digest and see how it feels for you and take action when you're ready. But either way, you're at least moving in that direction and exploring and listening to that feather. So I hope that this helps for you. I hope that this story, if it resonates for you, that you take action and listen to that whisper that's happening in your ear before you get any kind of a push or a shove or a forceful event that's going to force you into the new direction. Listen while it's still light and fun and airy. And trust me on that one, as somebody who has had literally a brick in the face. I want to help you avoid that situation. And so next week is all about that. It's about listening to the feathers. It's about finding that clarity, and it's about moving forward and turning what could be, what is your passion, turning it into what could be a business. That's a stream of income for you online. And I can't wait to show you how. So, all right, guys, that's it for me. Happy Thursday. Thanks so much for joining me here live, and I can't wait to see you in the group. I'll also post the link. Actually, I'll just type it in right now. If you have any questions for me, you can go ahead and ask me, because I don't know if I'm seeing the comments or not, but maybe no one's talking to me. Who knows? There's the link right there to jump in. All right, guys, have an amazing Thursday. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.